Oh, we're live.
We are live.
And it's Monday.
It is Monday.
Woo-hoo. And it's the last day of September, and it feels like...
Already.
It feels like...
It just started. July. I feel like we just had Monday off for Labor Day.
Yeah, maybe. Anyhow, I'm really ready for some fall weather.
Oh,
folks.
you and me both.
I am really... The 90 stuff has got to go.
Yeah.
Because I'm over it.
Yep.
All right. You know what? I don't think we did a drawing or a giveaway.
Mm.
And I don't think... Did you get a joke?
No.
Where are the jokes today?
Sure.
Okay. So it's Monday with Cindy and Val. We have nothing.
We have a party crasher.
We have a party crasher. Yeah. So our party crasher is sitting over here. Would you like to lean over there?
She's creeping in.
She's creeping in. This is our party crasher. Look at these beautiful bindings. I won't show her my binding today because it's not so pretty.
Yeah, we don't want to see mine either.
Some days, right?
Yeah.
And if anybody is, looking at the back and complaining,
It's tough.
they can do it themselves.
Exactly.
So
This is a class or
Yes.
classes. I should say.
one class, one day.
Okay.
And it is on the 18th.
Yep.
The 18th, okay. So on the
At 10
18th
o'clock.
at 10 o'clock here. So the last time I did it, I was at the Littleton location.
Okay.
And some people, actually there was one person who made the mistake and came here instead of to the Littleton location.
Okay.
And other people were saying, can you come up to Thornton?
So now we're really going to confuse them.
This is here in Thornton.
In Thornton, the 18th.
I drove from down south through the belly of the beast to be here.
To crash, to show
To
us
crash,
these.
yes,
And we
yes.
have talked about these a couple times.
Yes. So my technique, it's all machine binding, and it is not, I wouldn't say it's like, if I'm going to enter a competition, there are some tips that I would use for this, but I wouldn't do it the whole way that I do it now. You'd still do it the traditional way by hand. But you got those Christmas gifts?
I
mean,
hate that for
Mm-hmm.
which one is that? Hand.
It is a bad word.
For some of us here in the store,
Uh-huh.
we do it, but it is not something.
Right.
I used to do it all the time, but don't enjoy it anymore.
You do it if you
After
have to.
you
I
have a
guess.
machine that will do it all for you,
Uh-huh.
why do it?
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
So this
anyhow.
one, these techniques that I have, they do it all beautifully. And you were saying you wouldn't show me your binding. I started to come up with these because I had a binding and I had to turn it in at a shop the next morning. Of course, you're always in a hurry, right? It was a disaster.
Yeah.
Val, it was a disaster.
Yeah.
It was all wavy.
Oh, well, the front side looks great.
See,
Very
that's
pretty.
great. Very good. Nobody needs to. But I've done it so that you can do it in 2 inches wide, you can do it 2 1/4, and you can do it in 2 1/2. You can do it, I've used monofilament, variegated thread, and then I also love adding different decorative stitches. It's just one more neat little design element, and people come up and look at it and say, oh,
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
I like that.
And now, do you wrap front to back or back to front?
I put it on the back first and bring it to the front. Why? Because the front is what's important.
And see, I do the opposite.
Do you? Okay. Well, see, the method serves you. You don't serve the method, right?
Exactly. So
Yes.
these are very pretty. And
Thank you.
do they bring their own? Is there a supply list out there? Do they bring their
There
own
is a
stuff?
supply list. They will bring their own stuff. What I have it set up so that you have enough to bring and keep it as a sample for yourself
Perfect.
to refer to later.
Perfect.
Good.
And these, so a few weeks ago, and the episode's going to air in February, but I was teaching Ricky Timms
Okay.
some of the techniques here. I only showed him 3 things, but you guys are going to get the whole 100 things.
Yay.
Perfect. So,
Perfect.
there you go.
All right. So join us in Thornton, October 18th at 10 a.m.
Yes. So get signed up, ladies.
All right.
And gentlemen, if
Sign
there's
up, and
anybody.
gentlemen.
That's it.
It's the one that fills up. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Jenny.
All right. Thanks for crashing.
Yes.
All right. So tomorrow
It's October.
What?
Is October.
Is October. And it's the first Tuesday in October. And what happens on the first Tuesday in October? DDE with
Yay.
Amanda. No, Cindy.
No.
No, Amanda. You have demo. Sheesh. I have nothing. I don't have to show up tomorrow. Yay. Bernina Club is this Wednesday.
Yep.
And you have mini quilts on Thursday.
Yep.
And then basic sewing is
Yep.
Friday, Saturday. So
Yep.
Friday afternoon, Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon. And it's the snap pouch, correct?
Yep. And
All right.
that's Thornton's basic sewing.
Thornton.
Yeah.
Thornton Basic Sewing.
Yeah.
So
I'm
be
not
careful
sure
you
when
go
Littleton's
in
is.
and sign up for things. If it has a T after it, it's Thornton. If it has an L after it, it's Littleton. We've had a couple things there. And if you're printing off supply list, make sure you print off the correct supply list also, because that's happened a couple times.
Yep.
And that's about it, isn't it?
Yep.
All right. So we're good to go.
And Gingerbread Christmas
Oh, Gingerbread Christmas
is also on Saturday.
Yes. So, who's doing that one?
Amanda.
Amanda's
The
doing,
kids have gone out.
Okay. We still have a few here that people
That need to be picked up. Yep. But an email went out for those as well. Really early last week.
We have 2 available, and that's
Yes.
all that are available for sale.
As of, at least for what we have on hand. We could probably order more, but
Right now, here in the store, we have 2 that are available.
Yep.
Because we sold 1 this morning. So, we are going to do the folded star today.
yay, I'm so excited about this.
There were requests for this again. And guess what?
What?
We have a kit.
No way.
Yes. And it has the Insul Bright in it, as well as the muslin for your foundation, and only $10.99.
Okay.
And I know nobody wants it. So, this is good.
Gosh.
Anyhow, would you like to follow me?
I would.
All right. We are going to sew on the Baby Lock lyric today.
Ooh, so exciting. We haven't done
And
a
we have
mid-sized machine in a
In
long
a
time.
long time. No. And so this is one that we can ship to you guys,
Yay.
should you want it. And
Karen says, thank you for doing this project.
really?
Christine says, I'm excited to learn this pattern.
Okay. Well, this is one, I went out and looked at a lot of different patterns online, and it was just a hassle to try and get you guys a pattern. So I ended up doing it myself. I combined a lot of different patterns.
Because
for it.
Val is a superhero.
No, Val's stupid.
What?
So if you don't get a kit, let's just talk about what you need. You need an 8-inch square of muslin or something to use as your base fabric. I prefer muslin because I can draw on it or press it. Then you need 4 4-inch squares for your center fabric of your star. You need 8 4-inch squares for the next row, and 8 for the next row, and 8 for the next row, and 8 for this row.
Okay.
Then it called for 2-inch with the fabric for binding, and you also need
2 inches?
I know. Yeah, which is why I really screwed this up. All right, and then without looking at the binding that Val put on, you also have to have a backing piece.
Okay.
All right. So yesterday afternoon, as I was doing this, I took pictures for you guys.
Wow. See, she is a superhero. Yes, Debbie, there is a kit available. It is $10.99.
All right. So the first thing you're going to do is with your 8-inch piece of fabric. Now, you can just press this, or if you want, you can draw on it.
So
Pressing is
press
fine.
it to just give you creases.
Just gives you
Okay.
creases, but I went ahead, I pressed it and did the creasing, but then I drew on it with the friction just so that you could see.
Okay.
So you're going to press, the first time you're going to press a rectangle,
Okay.
and I tried to write these directions so it kind of said that. Then you're going to unfold it and press again,
Okay.
another rectangle. Then you need to have diagonal, press, and diagonal, press.
Okay.
All right?
So we're going to have, what, 8 creases?
8 creases. Or 4 creases, whatever. Then what you do with this, you take, and I said set this aside, but you're going to take all of your 4-inch squares. This is your prep work. This is what takes the time. I did this while the Broncos were on yesterday.
And can I say that game was just...
Oh.
Ugh.
Yeah, I was a little, yeah. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna want to do, and I tried to show this again in the instructions, but you're gonna fold a rectangle.
Okay.
Then what I did is I folded it like this and pressed it.
Okay.
I found that to be easier to do this. Then you take,
To find a center?
uh-huh,
Okay.
then you fold this one into the center line and press, and fold this one into the center line and press.
Okay.
You're going to do that on all of your triangles. So here, my friends, is my stack of triangles ready to go.
All right.
All right?
Yes, so the pattern is available online. It is just Val's worksheet here, and it is linked to our calendar page for today.
And the pictures aren't great, but I think you'll get the idea, and if you watch today, it'll help.
Okay.
All right, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to lay this center point down here. And if you align your folded edges between the diagonals.
What?
Okay, then the easiest, you could pin, but it's really easier to just simply, what machine am I on? Simply take this and edge stitch right along that point.
Okay, so no great seam allowance, just... And are you doing a normal stitch length,
Yep,
or are
I
you
am.
basting it in
Now
place?
I'm just doing a normal stitch length.
Okay.
Then you're going to add your next one. Just make sure you're snugged up against there. And this is a great machine to be doing this on because it's not so big that
It's a great class machine.
it's a great class machine, absolutely, and the price is right. Oh, did I say that? Then, guess what we do right around here?
We're going to snug them up again.
Snug it. Snug it, baby.
Nope, it is just a pattern that is available as a link on our calendar page for today. It'll be underneath the picture.
And I did it as a PDF so you can print it off. And here's the fourth one. Now look, I've got all of these little points right there in the center.
Beautiful.
Oops, hello. Don't do that little one. That's okay, it'll be covered up. So, several of the patterns that I looked at on Pinterest and other places said to use that magic word hand.
Ooh,
I know.
we don't like that.
No, we don't. So this is what I want you to do. You're going to go right in here because each of these little points have to be secured. So as you put a row on, and I'm using the open toe foot so that I can see where the folds come in so that I don't stitch on the fabric. You are going to go in here, do a reverse, and cut. You're going to do this every time we put a row on.
Just call me and let me know. Okay. Alrighty. You guys have a good
Come on,
day.
baby. Hit the wrong button.
So So you're just doing it in each individual point. You're not necessarily like crossing to the next
I'm not
point.
crossing to the next one. I'm just doing about 3 or 4 stitches and then reversing.
And it's right in the middle of that
Right
crease.
in the middle of that fold. Yep.
So I zoomed in, so I'm trying not to make it super right in your face. But right inside each of these points where that crease is where she's doing these stitches right here.
Now, if you don't want to do that with your machine, you are welcome. I will not get upset with you if you want to do that hand word.
Gail, I will double check that when live is over.
Okay. So this completes our first base row.
What? It's already done?
Yep, the base row. And just trim these off. Then you are going to add your next row. I chose to do gold. So again, we are going to come right in here. Now, the one thing I want you to be really careful about is if you make this space too big, then when you go to add your one that comes across, it's not going to cover up your fabric here. So I wouldn't do much more than 3/8 of an inch. The amount of space that you leave dictates how big your guy gets.
Okay, so you're just eyeballing the next one. You're not really like measuring out anything.
No,
Okay.
it's a potholder or a
Okay,
trivet.
I'm just asking.
Would you measure?
Yeah.
Okay. Liar.
No, I would.
Would you really?
Yes.
No, I didn't. I eyeballed the whole thing.
I have too much of a math brain. I can't just wing it,
Yeah.
as you saw today.
She was having a little issue here earlier. So we are going to do our 4 just like we did before.
See, so this is where I would not be able to make the distance that I did this one, the same distance that I do the next
Pretty
one.
close. It's not a rocket.
That is true, Barb. She says it's years of experience. I don't have that.
So we're going to do our 4 across here.
See, you know what's funny is that if I were doing embroidery, though, and it would be something like this, and yes, I would just wing it.
I've seen
But,
you do that.
like,
I've seen both of us do
I
that.
told my daughter over the weekend that sewing is math. And like quilting and stuff is math. And so now I don't think Siri will ever do any kind of quilting.
Okay, the one thing that you do need to be careful about is when you cut your 4-inch squares. They have to be 4 by 4 or they have to be 5 by 5. You want to be very careful that you don't get it 4 1/8 by 4 because then you're not going to get your triangle.
That's true, Michelle. Yeah, I've definitely picked up a few new things after working here. Almost 5 years. Can you believe that?
You don't want to think about me. Okay, so we have, again, our 4.
Okay.
Now, we take this, and again, looking at approximately, you're going to line this point up with kind of this line that you have here. And see, I'm about the same. Yeah, close enough. I'm not going to the moon in this. It's okay. Years and years and years ago, I did a pillow.
This would be a cute pillow.
I've done the pillow class several times. So now,
You know what, Roseanne? I totally agree with you there.
what's that? You guys making fun of me?
No, she said sometimes it makes like quilting like makes some of the math easier after you've like applied it differently. It just like there are some things where I'm just like, oh, this makes so much more sense now.
Except for new math.
On paper, well, no, but we don't really do any type of
I know, but I don't think anything new math makes sense.
no.
The stuff these kids have to learn.
But yeah, no, that is super funny. I totally agree with that. Connie says she still has your pillow from your class years ago.
Really? I know Paulette does, because she sends pictures every once in a while. She puts it out at Christmas. I still use mine at Christmas too.
Is yours in blues?
No, it's in reds and greens.
What?
It's very traditional.
You let me down.
The Christmas tree in my family room is very traditional. It's reds and greens and golds. All right, now, guess what we have to do? And I'm going to do this in gray because I don't want to take the time to change colors each time. And because this grunge has a bit of gray in it, I can get away with it.
Okay. Yeah, Patty, we can write you down for that. They are shipping out today. Barb says, well, maybe it's time for another pillow class.
You know, I thought about that. But that would either have to be a Zoom or it would have to be an in-store class because it takes too long to do it on a live. I mean, these are 18 by 18 pillows. They're pretty nice, though. Even if I do say so myself.
I'd take that class.
Would you? Okay. You wouldn't make fun of me anymore when I come out and take a class then?
No, I didn't make fun of you.
Oh, no, it was Kate that laughed at me because I didn't have my quilt done. But it's all sewn together now. Yes, it is. Oh, and guess what I skipped over? It's really important that you tack each one of these guys down. Now, if you wanted, I guess you could use monofilament, but
what?
I don't know how the mono would work with a hot dish on it.
Oh, I guess that's true.
I don't know. Would it be okay, do you think?
Yes, Maria did come in today. Yeah, I don't know the answer to that.
Might be okay. Not being quite as careful as I should. My points aren't all matching. Matchy, matchy.
So for a pillow, your squares, would they just be larger, or are you doing more
You're doing
layers?
more, and
Obviously.
you do, some of them, I did like several rows different like this, but I might use 2 of each one. And I think they were larger, if I remember right. It's been a long time since I taught that. But guess what? I'll bet I still have it on my computer.
Marilyn, if you purchase it online, the files, we can't really like select certain items to not apply a shipping charge to. But if you purchase it online, then we will reverse the shipping charge for you. We just can't pick and choose which people's. The other thing that we did not mention today is that today is the last day for free shipping over $50 online.
So if you're going to buy, do it today because we won't charge you that shipping fee.
And they just got back from their Bernina trip this weekend, and I know she did not quite yet have it done, so I don't have a date for you, unfortunately, and I don't know what she's doing. But you can ask her tomorrow because she'll be here.
She will? Okay, now.
Except for now that I just said that, she probably won't.
All right, so again, now we go back to
estimating about,
well, and not only that, but you always do the vertical,
the first one.
ones each time. You always do it that way.
Okay. So they both snuck in here this morning, and
right back out.
Yep. And they both said they had a great time and everything was nice.
And they were treated very well.
I did see that too, Deborah. That did not
did bring some chocolate.
pass me with seeing that for sure. Sarah says the poly one should be, but I would not use a nylon.
It's hard to
Sybil
find
says the
monofilament
same
thread
thing.
anymore. Good monofilament. You would not
Hi,
need
Mary.
to
Happy
use
Monday.
as many colors if you didn't want to. I just thought it made a nice, pretty fall one.
I like it too. I love the colors. I love it. I love it.
You'll love it.
I love it. Nope, we are in the Thornton store. Yes, the PDF pattern is connected. It's well, I guess connected, sure. To our calendar for today on the events calendar.
And I even had a friend proofread it with me last night because it just, you know, when you write something out.
Another set of eyes is always the way to go, for
It
sure.
is, yeah. Because you know what you want to say, but sometimes you think you said it, and you really haven't said it quite that well. And no, your kids will not have your 4-inch squares cut.
Bummer.
Bummer. Nor will they be folded.
But the strip that's in there is
Sufficient.
perfect for your go cutter, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. If you have a 4-incher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. I do that all the time.
Do you? What do you do all the time?
Like when I write my instructions, I read what I mean to say, even though it might not quite be down and in there exactly that way. Because I know like what I'm trying to say, but
Exactly.
putting them into those letters sometimes doesn't always happen.
I mean, once you try to write instructions for a project, you have a better appreciation
Oh my gosh, yeah.
for people who do this for all of our patterns.
Very true.
Because it is not an easy thing. And so, therefore, when you get a pattern and there's a little something wrong with it, don't get upset because it's not easy.
Nope.
Are you getting tired of holding the phone while I do a little stitching here and there?
Nope.
Good. Because I'm not done yet.
I have not received anything. I don't think we have for spree yet.
Yeah, I'm surprised that we haven't gotten the sprees in. Or heard anything about
Imagine technical manuals.
them. Yeah, no. I have great respect for anybody who writes machine manuals. Now, if you wanted, you could wait and do all of this at the end, but I did that on a couple rows yesterday, and I just thought this is easier to just,
Well, for me, if I did them all at the same time, then I'd miss one.
yes, and you get kind of tired doing that. Oh, good. Oh, I just
Oh,
put
and
them in
then
the trash.
she just threw them all in the garbage.
I did. Oh my. Now I'm going to have to go dig them out of the trash can.
Oof, Barb.
Thank goodness it's a clean trash can, and why did that not stitch? Let's check this out. Oh, please. Oh, did it. Okay. How are our Florida friends doing? Anybody on?
Well,
from
Barb's
Florida?
been chit-chatting.
Has she?
I haven't seen Susan, and I haven't seen Patty.
Hopefully everybody's okay.
Ernie says you can use a glue stick.
Yeah. But I don't know if the glue stick would stay if you were laundering this. I also am using the extension table.
Which I would definitely.
Exactly. It is such a good investment.
I mean, this project isn't even a big project, but I would definitely still want the,
Yes,
rather than just have the bed of the machine.
yes. Because see, I got my hands here and I'm just, come on, thank you. Oh, sorry. I was sewing on
You know, you get so spoiled when you use...
a different machine. I sewed on the Destiny all weekend. Okay, hold please while I pick up my scraps that went into the trash and the floor. Thank
This is the Lyric. So it's one of our midline machines. Perfect for taking to class. It's nice and portable, not heavy, has a good amount of stitch selection, great space,
you. Good lighting?
needle threader.
Oh, yeah. All right, now we're going to the, would you call this burnt orange or rust?
Yeah.
That too, right?
Oh, there you are, Susan. Barb says, Barb is high and dry.
Okay. What is she high on? Oh.
I think she means in Florida.
Oh.
But Georgia and North Carolina got it worse from what she hears. Susan says,
those pictures are just...
all is back to normal at my house, but not in town. Still lots of standing water and destruction.
Wow.
Yikes.
Well, we get snow and blizzards. You guys get hurricanes.
Rosie says North Carolina got a lot of flooding. Oh, man.
So remember, put down your 4 rows, or your 4 for your base row, and then add your other 4 diagonally.
You know, I didn't realize that, like, Colorado wasn't necessarily as much in, like, the tornado zone. Or, well, at least Denver area. I'm sure eastern Colorado is a little bit more. But, you know, like, when you're in school and they go and they show, like, well, the West Coast has earthquakes and the Midwest has the tornadoes. I definitely thought as a kid that, like, Colorado was more in that kind of category.
We're such an arid climate, and who thinks of Colorado as being a desert climate?
Sure.
But we are.
Yeah. We are making, I'm not doing anything. Val is making a super cute folded star pot holder, and it is a pot holder because Patrick's not here.
It does have Insulbright in it.
And we are stitching on all of our triangles at the moment.
And to enlarge this, just make a bigger square, cut bigger square, or cut a bigger base is what I started to say. And then
Oh,
cut your
Barb,
squares
hopefully
there.
everything's okay. Wow. Part of the interstate washed out in North Carolina.
Really? Oh my goodness. I saw some pictures that drones had taken and oh my goodness, it was just awful. Oops, and I can see I'm getting off a little bit, but guess what? I'm not going to change it. Oh, make sure that your fold is always up. That one started to be down.
Good catch.
All right, and after this, we have one more row to put on.
Okay.
And we're doing okay on time, aren't we? Okay.
Mhm.
Now, when you get into these heavier, more interior ones, it does get heavier. I mean, we're going through
A lot of
this.
thickness at this point, yeah.
So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 layers of fabric. Is that about right, maybe? Anyhow, it does. So make sure you're using a good sharp needle.
Hello, Kathy.
So. But if you guys want a good little travel machine, this is a good one. And you put it up, right? On the Nice. Did you put up my extension table also?
I did.
You are such a good kid. Speaking of kids, we had Siri here today, but she did not want to share in our fun. So she ran and hid.
Well, Sandra, there is a PDF that has instructions with pictures because Val likes to spoil you guys. And then we have this video that you can refer to as well. That hopefully you'll be able to have some fun making these. Val is working on the Lyric. So nice medium-sized machine, nothing too big, nice and portable, great for classes.
But has really, really good stitching
Yes.
and functionality.
Yes.
Not the small, but not the largest. Just a
Right.
good size. And I was
It's
gonna
the
change
Goldilocks
this one.
of
It
the...
is. And I was going to put the rust fab thread in, and I forgot to do that.
Oops.
That's okay. We're almost done here, so we'll just wing it the rest of the way. 2 more, 3, 2 more of this row. Then we only have 1 more color to go.
So our other friend Val says that she tried doing the hand stitching to do the points. Too many layers to go through
It is
with
a
the
lot.
hand. So
It is a lot. Yes.
machine is the way to go.
Yes, I agree. But then anytime I can do machine over hand
Oh yeah, for sure.
is a win for me.
I don't know of any like trade-in ballad machines, but I can ask Matt maybe if he knows of any, but I haven't heard of any coming in. And then yeah, so after she stitches down each triangle on the long edge, then she goes through after she does her whole row and tacks down a couple of stitches forwards, a couple stitches back, to make sure that the points aren't loose.
Okay, this is our last row on this guy now.
Woot woot.
And I chose this fabric first and then went and found coordinating fabrics to go with this.
Sandra, we did talk about a used Solaris last week on live, and yes, that one did sell. But I can only imagine that there will be more as the
As the new ones come
new machine comes out. Yep. So if you want to be put onto a list, we can definitely do that.
in. Give us a ring. What was I going to ask you or say to you? I don't know.
I don't
It
know
was
either.
Very important. Right?
I don't know either. I'm not a mind reader.
You're a mother. You should be a mind reader.
Yes, all of the triangles are the same size. They are all created from a 4-inch square.
And some of these triangles aren't pressed quite as well as what they could have been, so I must have been really...
Well, they probably laid a lot flatter before you threw them in the garbage. Ooh, did you see that piece?
That was a Cora look. She does. Really, Grandma?
It's all right. I get that look from my children all the time, too. Really, Mom?
Now we're gonna put our last 4 on.
Nope, this pattern is linked to today's calendar. Val did a great job in writing some instructions for you with some pictures. And so this document is linked to our event calendar for today.
I kind of tried to remember what I had done with the pillows and then looked at some YouTubes and thought, okay, we can do this.
All right.
Now, if you were a Cindy and you measured each one of these, it would take you a little longer. But if you're a Val and you don't mind not having them quite even, yeah. Or as my mama used to say, if it's on a galloping goose, who's going to know anyhow?
Sherry's like, I think I'm a Val.
All right, so now in here, to get this under nicely, you kind of need to lift your presser foot just to get that so it goes in and out nicely.
Even if you have a button, unless you don't have a physical lever.
Yes.
But yeah, the lever is going to kind of be your friend here.
So it doesn't catch on the feed dogs. Or if your threads don't cut when you tell it to cut. Right? Right. But all we need to do is finish tacking these down and then layer our quilting sandwich together, because that's basically all we're doing, is creating a sandwich here. I don't think that caught. What do you think? It didn't.
Yeah, it didn't quite sound.
No, it did not. And yes, I still have open thread. We'll try this again. Oop.
I can hear the bobbin lifting though.
I can too. So hold please. We're going to go in here and do a little repair work.
Pamela says this is too pretty to use.
Now, it's fabric. You can throw them in the washer. Trust me. Oh, I know. I did a turkey trivet one time too, as a class up here.
Oh yeah?
Oh, guess what? It's not that machine. It's another machine. And we use that every Thanksgiving on the table. I might have to bring in a lot of these and just show you guys, huh?
That'd be cool.
We could have show and tell. Come on, baby. All right. I reset this, didn't I? Yes. Why is it misbehaving?
Because we're on live.
Yeah. Hi, guys. Welcome to the real world. So that you know that this happens to everybody, not just you at home, but to all of us, especially when you're trying to do a live presentation. I remember the first time I did live and I had a little problem. I was like, oh my gosh. And I thought, no, it happens to everybody.
Val, yes, the store is at Colorado and 120th. So you really shouldn't be too far away now. I kind of pass by you every day.
Do you?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Val Bridges. She just moved.
Oh, did she?
She's a Northern California gal now.
This isn't California.
Or Colorado. Oh, word vomit.
Oh my goodness. So where did you move to? Where did she move? How far north?
Just a little bit above Matt and Amanda.
Oh, really? Oh. Come on. I don't know why this is misbehaving. Maybe it's something that I'm doing wrong.
Is it not doing it at all, or just being
It's
picky?
Just picky. Just being picky. I might be because I just have a universal needle in here. You know? And it doesn't like that because it's getting pretty heavy.
Karen, did you only purchase the stitch and the ditch foot because the free shipping is for orders over 50? The kit is going to give you a cut of fabric for each of your layers, enough to make your 4 inches, enough to make your binding, a backing fabric, the Insel Bright,
Your muslin for your
and muslin. So if you want an additional layer of batting in here, you would need to provide that. But other than that, you have just about everything you need.
except the thread.
So again, the kit is $10.99 for all the fun stuff.
Okay, we are not going to play with this anymore because it's misbehaving. And I had trouble with this spool of thread earlier. So we're going to go ahead. Here you go. This is what you have. Then you're going to take your backing fabric
Okay.
face down on your cutting table or wherever. You're going to lay your Insel Bright down or your batting. You don't have to put Insel Bright in here. That's your choice. And then you're going to lay this down on top of it. Your next step is going to be going all the way around the outside edge of this just to tack the pieces together. This just does not sound like it is in attention, does it? Hold, please, while we do some machine maintenance. This has been Monday, machine maintenance day, here at the store. Mondays are usually that way because people use their machines over the weekend and then they need their hours fixed. Okay, now we're going to just edge stitch around here again.
This quilt was one that we did as an in-store class for our Jelly Roll month. Paula did this one. It is actually a free pattern from Moda. It is on their website and it's called Contessa.
So fun.
This is the class that Val came in for as a student.
I did. It was so fun. Sometimes we just need to do that. when we get this done, we're going to go back to the cutting table. Well, over to the cutting table. We haven't been there yet. All right. The other thing I did, just to secure this a little better, is to go right in here into the center and put stitch, 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 stitch. Just across to hold all of my layers together. All right, Miss Cindy, let's go over to the cutting table if you want to. We're just going to trim the edges.
All right, can you show them your center little tack?
I just simply, I'll trim that off here in a bit. I just did chink chink.
Okay.
And all we're going to do is trim this. Am I measuring it? No. I'm just taking off the edges. There's a lot of layers there. All right. So there we have.
Okay.
Now let's go put some binding on. What do you say?
I say let's do it.
All right.
And the power mesh, fusible or not fusible?
And doing a 2-inch binding, this is really small for me to do.
Yeah, 2 inches, definitely smaller than I've ever
But
done.
the one pattern I read did say 2 inches, so I thought, I'll try 2. But I am changing this to be the rust color now,
Okay.
which I meant to do earlier. But it's okay.
And how many strips do you need?
1.
Just 1 strip?
Yeah, this is pretty small. Now, if you wanted, you could put a little holder thing on it. But I'm not going to.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my 1/4-inch foot because it makes it easier. And I went ahead, because this is going to be really hard to do a miter or anything like that for binding. So I went ahead and pressed this under about 1/2 inch. And we're going to start it right here on the edge.
Because you're a sew to the fronter.
I'm a sew from the fronter and wrap to the backer. Because that's who I am. Maybe it's because I'm left-handed. No, Kate doesn't do it this way. But that's okay. Yep, you can tell I sewed on the Destiny.
I'm looking for the button.
Looking for that button.
The center fabric is a gray grunge, like a medium gray.
Okay, we're going to use
Very pretty.
1/4 inch. Now, I'm not going to start right here. I'm going to start maybe 3/4 of an inch in, maybe an inch,
Okay.
because I want to be able to tuck that end in.
Gotcha.
Not the way I normally do binding.
When you start on.
I usually do a miter, but today, because of what we have here, and I'm going to try and go out to my corner.
Oh yeah, even if you order online, you shouldn't be paying tax, so.
So remember, today is the last day of free shipping,
Over $50.
over $50.
Yeah, so when you change it,
So if you want to buy this machine, do they get it for free shipping?
out of state.
I would hope that it would qualify for the free
Me
shipping.
too.
Yeah.
So ladies, if you don't want to pay shipping on a new machine, buy one of these machines.
Okay. Are you about to pivot?
I am back.
Oh, you've already
I
pivoted?
pivoted once, but you can come and watch me pivot again. And I am coming out to the corner just because I didn't do that on my other one and it wasn't as pretty.
Oh.
So I'm trying to do that now. And then come here and just do a tiny little fold. But I think this will make it fold better. Whether you're doing it from the front to the back or the back to the front. And the other thing I didn't do yesterday, and my binding looked so bad, is I realized I was using a stamp 1/4 inch. I'd moved my needle over and had forgotten that. So today I'm not doing that.
Okay, those of you that didn't get Baby Lock Club, we will resend to you guys. And as she's doing that, I know somebody asked where to be able to find the kit and everything. So here is our website, aboveandbeyondsewing.com. Sorry for the glare, you guys. We have along the top here, there is the products option. And then Facebook Live products. And if you click there and scroll down, this is, we usually bring the current day's products to the top. Sometimes we do forget to do that. But from here is where you can click on the kit and then add it to your cart. Okay, and then if you are looking for the pattern, again, up here at the top, instead of products, you can go to calendar. You can look at Littleton's in-store calendar and Thornton's in-store calendar, but the events calendar is where all of our Facebook Lives go. And click on the events. We're on the last day, so we're going to go to the bottom. We have here Val's Folded Star Potholder. Click there. And this link here will get you your instructions. So you can click on that. It'll open up a new tab for you and you can print them from there. Cheryl, I believe it did. So let me know if you need it again. All right, let's go back to that.
So before the discount is $10, but this will be on discount as well. So
We're almost there.
yes, $8 more for 20 inch. So do the 50, right?
Of course, Sandra.
All right, so now as I come around here, we'll tack this down. And remember, I left just this little bit open. So we're going to take and trim this off. And yes,
Yeah,
I threw it away.
they're not in the store until tomorrow.
No, need a little more off.
Yeah, you said it, a lot of fun.
Tuck this inside.
Yep. Yep, so they did a river cruise in Switzerland. You know, they went to Amsterdam. Not
And then come on across there. And then you're just going to wrap this around. And see, the 2 inches makes it. I am so surprised. It doesn't give you a whole lot, but it does do it.
Awesome.
And then just stitch in the ditch, and you're done, my friends.
Beautiful.
All right?
Okay, Cheryl. Yep, we will get that to you. And sorry, she had already stitched the last one, but by the time your comment had come up,
What was she wanting?
to see it, you go around the corner.
Oh, sorry about that.
By the time I saw your comment when it came up, you were already snipping off the tail.
We'll do another one.
But I mean, she came up to the corner, and instead of stopping there, she turns it,
And then come
stitches out to the point, okay, trims the thread, or do you just lift it?
No,
No, you're a trimmer.
Yeah, I trim.
And then it makes a small little pleat, a small little fold in the
we can
binding,
show this.
and then brings it back
It's
down.
like a 30-degree.
There you go.
When you're doing your squares, it's a 45. But on
Right.
this, it's more like a 30.
Okay.
All right? So it's just to kind of help. And then that helps you get these around here pretty.
Very nice.
All right, ladies? Have a great afternoon. Join
Yeah.
us tomorrow for DDE.
Yes, we will see you tomorrow.
What is DDE?
It is the official cookie tester mug rug.
Oh, that is so cute.
And the files for that will go out tomorrow as well.
Because tomorrow is the 1st, and we can't
Yes.
send them out. Or they don't send them out until the 1st.
Yeah, we don't even have access to it until then.
All right, guys.
Okay. Well, thanks so much. And again, we'll see you tomorrow.
Happy Monday.
All right,
Bye,
thanks.
everybody.
Bye-bye.